Order accepted. Thank you. Back home.
Take care.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery. Sam, a hot spring. Shall we take a dip?
Even though I cannot see you, I'm certain that your heart is here.
Hot springs, huh?
Find that you miss me.
Ah,
Now this is living.
huh? It's pulling us in! Where in the world are we?
Wait, are you Sam? Where did you come from just now? Did you perhaps arrive here by way of a hot spring? If so, then we have much to discuss. Would you be so kind as to access the delivery terminal? Whenever you have a moment, that is.
Rises in the evening. Whatever the time, I will reflect in the sun. Until next time, let us meet in the cool land of Eagle Peak.
Dear world and everyone in it,
Can't do it now.
and everything in it, you have tried to
Back home, back home. Back home, back home, back home.
falling into you, like a spring to things.
So, you actually managed to jump here from the Miracle Spring. I knew it! I'd always theorized the existence of incredibly strong overlaps between this world and the beach. Places where a special kind of hot spring would emerge through the tar currents. Similar to the plate gates, but on a smaller scale. In principle, a person could use one to ride the currents within the earth and jump to other connected springs. Just like you did. In fact, I dug that spring you used in order to test this theory. And now, I want to confirm if it holds true for different locations. I'd love it if you were able to help Sam. I'll add the necessary functions to your PCC. Just so you know, I've added hot spring digger functions to the level 2 PCC. You now have the ability to identify a suitable location and commence excavation. Once a hot spring has been completed, feel free to take a dip and relax. I should mention that these springs are invaluable from my beach water research. As a hydrologist, they're a critical resource. So, if I may ask, Sam, would you be willing to use my digger to find and excavate hot springs throughout the continent? Please report back to me if you do dig any. I'll make sure to reward you for your efforts. Once you've rated your level 2 PCC and selected the digger, listen for pulses alerting you to underground water sources nearby. Pulses become more frequent as you move closer to a source. So wait until the interval between them is as short as possible before finally picking a spot to dig. Once you commence construction, the process is automated. All you need to do is wait for the hot spring to percolate to the surface. The digger will also remove any dangerous contaminants from the water. This means that as soon as the hot spring is ready, you can wade right in. Sources can be found everywhere, but depending on the location, the resulting spring will have different properties. I'm also thinking of adding a feature that will let you customize aspects of the springs you dig. Perhaps that will give you something to look forward to as well. The waters of the beach in our world circulate within the same system. As a hydrologist, I study this system. The hot springs of the Australian continent are the product of underground beach water that has been heated by dark currents. But there's more to it than that. A space-time phenomenon, similar to plate gates, has been observed at the points where hot springs emerge. In other words, it seems to be possible to jump between hot springs linked via the dark currents. I had been meaning to test this theory, but then you took the initiative and proved the truth for me. From what I saw earlier, it seems the teleportation process has no adverse effect on you. But just remember that you won't be able to take all types of cargo when you jump. Said cargo will be left behind at the hot spring you jump from. It should be automatically stored in the digger's private locker though. Make sure that you don't forget about it afterwards. Were you at all interested in digging hot springs? If so, there's a promising site I've identified. It's to the northwest of here. My analysis suggests that a potential source should be present in that vicinity. I'll post a formal aid request shortly, so consider heading in that direction and testing up the hot spring digger. If you do end up digging one, don't forget to return and inform me of your accomplishment. In your own time, of course. I'm not planning on going anywhere for the foreseeable future.
Thank you. Back up, back up.
Possibles and tiny possible dreams. We're running in the woods, we're burning in the woods. I remember seeing your face in the haze. It was crystal clear, promise we made when we drowned in the sea. When I found your reflection in the night, don't you remember? The eyes of the future is looking for you.
If we make a hot spring jump from Hartman Spring, we should be able to return to our previous location. It might be a good idea to go back and retrieve anything you may have left behind.
Found your reflection in the night. When I found your reflection in the night. When I found your reflection in the night. When I found your reflection in the night.
Back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Ah, shit. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Thanks, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up, back up, back up. There she is. Hell yeah.
So there was an underground spring out here as well, huh?
Okay.
Let's return to Hartman's lab and share the good news.
Back up, back up, back up. Back off, 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 back off.
Yeah, feels nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, soak it in.
Ah.
I needed that.
Back off.
Thank you for coming back. Please wait while I check orders. I understand you have excavated a new hot spring. That will be a boon to my research. Allow me to repay the favor with some useful data. With your support, my research has advanced leaps and bounds. Take this data. You should find it invaluable. I am increasing the amount of materials you can use here. My way of helping you.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've succeeded in further increasing the capacity of the extra battery. I say I did this, but I only managed to do so because of your considerable assistance. I'd like to pursue this line of research a bit more, I think. By the way, how is Hartman's health? You might not be aware of this, but he was helping me with my hydrology research. We were partners, you could say. Research associates, that is. When he returned from his brief visits to the beach, his body retained trace amounts of water. It was these samples that I used to carry out my research. But I understood that the trips had begun to take a toll on his heart. So I can't help but worry still. Look after him for me. Hartman and I both belong to a community of people dealing with 21-minute syndromes. The 21-Minute Anxiety Association. I first met him at one of our meetings. Naturally, these meetings only run for 20 minutes, so we got to know each other better by exchanging mails afterwards. We conversed at length about our shared struggles and grew closer through our joint research activities. I hope I can call on you again. Please, tell our friend I say hello.
Well done. Back off. Back off.
Hot spring. Soak it in.
Thank you, Sam.
Nice and warm.
Boy, back up.
Hello and welcome, friend. Sit tight while I check your orders. You went above and beyond with this haul. We can't thank you enough. We're so grateful for your help. It's only right we share this with you. We're increasing your allocation of materials. Make good use of them.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I don't know if you've been using them much yourself, but this is a new model with increased capacity. There are people in these parts who won't hesitate to use force to get what they want. I suggest you take this with you, just in case things get rough out there. Keep it close on the way back.
Order complete. Well done.
Bakura! Bakura! Bakura!